check this out. Passed, agreed to in the Senate, right here. Submitted in the Senate, considered and agreed to without amendment and with a preamble by unanimous consent. I'm going to show you in a minute how Congress, they are the ultimate silver stackers. They don't even realize how their actions are fostering, continuing the discrepancy between supply and demand in silver. Look at this. They're all in on the hydrogen fuel cell, national hydrogen fuel cell. They're all in with it. And what this is creating is being noted as a super cycle for commodities. And that's pointing right at silver. First, hit subscribe, hit that like button. It's so important to get this information out there. Hit those buttons. Now, this is from Financial Sense. And look at this. The next leg of the commodity super cycle. This is right where we're at for silver. Look, a commodity super cycle is, according to this author, it's an extended period of time of at least 5 years or more where you get upward pressure on commodities for a serious amount of time. Look at 5 years. They say these cycles often emerge after a long lag. That's exactly what we're experiencing. Long lag between commodity prices and changes in supply. And that starts to drive up commodities. So look at the drivers. Look, key drivers of the current commodity super cycle right here. This is what we're living through. The energy transition. This is us right here. It's a global push toward renewable energy and reduced carbon emissions. It's creating a demand for certain commodities. And that's silver right there. We've never experienced such a strong demand for silver. Look, I started stacking silver back when it was in the $3 to $5 range. I mean, when it was nothing. It was literally, people were truly looking at it the way we look at copper. It was laughable to stack. And now, if you had told me then that silver would be in such strong demand that there would be not, we wouldn't even be able to meet the supply like we're seeing in the numbers for the past 3 years, I would never would have believed you. And this is exactly where we're at. And this is what it's gonna cause our upper price for silver, because we all thought, hey, 48 hours ago, everyone was rubbing their hands together, really excited that rate cuts were going to give silver what we've been waiting. And look, we've gone up, we go up 30 cents, 40 cents. Gold is in a solid $2,600 at the time of this recording, solid $2,600. But that's the struggle. And this is why silver stackers are feeling so frustrated, because gold is doing what it's supposed to do. Gold is strong. I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's showing how history repeats itself for gold. But silver is not repeating its history. Silver is lagging and lagging and lagging. And we as silver stackers, we're waiting patiently, but clearly of that feeling that we had back when silver was at $22 to $24 range, that feeling that stuck around for 2 years, everyone's getting the same sense that, here we are again. Now we're going to be at $28 to $30 for the next 2 years. Well, if this truly does come into play, this commodity super cycle, I mean, this is exactly what it will slingshot. Really, the phrase is, the word is slingshot silver up to where it should be. This is exactly what it's going to take, because there's only a finite amount of silver. I mean, look, energy transition, global population growth, this is emerging market consumption. This is everything that we are experiencing, and we're going to technological advances, all requiring silver. So this super cycle that's being spoken of here, and we see when Congress is completely on board with this whole push, right? They're going all in for hydrogen fuel and fuel cells, going all in. States like California stating mandates that cars being created by 2035. Every car created must, in California, and California creates the most cars for the United States, those cars must be electric vehicles. This is what is going to push silver, because if you've been stacking silver as long as I have, you're getting that same feeling. And it I'm not going to lie, it's difficult to keep your head focused and your mind focused, and to know, look, I put a lot of money into this, and I'm holding this metal, which is very difficult to store. It's bulky, it's big, it's not like gold, and just one or two monster boxes takes up a lot of space. To know that this is what's really going to push it. I mean, this is where we have to really see silver bump up, because the typical process of silver, the typical market that moves silver like we've seen in the past, it just hasn't been playing out. It has not been playing out. Interest rates are being cut, and we hope, everyone's hoping that we're going to see silver follow gold like it's supposed to follow gold, but we haven't seen it. So we really need to, and again, I'm not the first one to tell you that stacking silver is a long game. We don't look at silver as a quick return on investment. Stacking silver is a long game. So when we see data like this showing that Congress is pushing fuel cells, and states are mandating that these technological advancements are put in place, period. No one can fight it. This is what's happening. Change is here. You can't go back. It all requires silver, all of it. So that's simple math. Silver is gonna move, and I believe that when it does, that's the word that we're gonna be using, slingshot. It's just gonna be a massive jump, and that this typical a pattern of silver where it lags gold and then moves, we're all frustrated that that's not happening, because this is where we need to be focusing our attention. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's so important to get this information out there, and I'll see you guys on the next one.